Once upon a time in the small town of Chucklesville, there was a bakery famous for its delicious cookies. Mrs. Crumble, the owner, prided herself on her secret recipe and her ability to make everyone smile. But one morning, disaster struck. The bakery's prized chocolate chip cookies went missing. Mrs. Crumble was distraught. Who could have stolen her precious cookies? She gathered her regular customers who were the only ones who knew the bakery well enough to hide inside unnoticed. Detective Doe volunteered to take charge of the investigation and promised Mrs. Crumble he'd solve the mystery. They decided to search the bakery for clues. Susie noticed something odd near the counter where the cookies were usually displayed, a trail of crumbs that led to the back door. Mr. Milkman chimed in, "Maybe someone snuck out when I left the door open for my deliveries." Detective Doe nodded, but kept looking for more clues. He noticed a faint fingerprint on the edge of the cookie jar, one not accounted for in the small database in town. As the detective pondered, a sudden realization struck Susie. "Why not check the cameras, Mrs. Crumble?" she exclaimed. Mrs. Crumble, with a new hope igniting in her eyes, led everyone to the small office. The footage was surprising. It showed the town's notorious troublemaker, Ben Butterfingers, sneaking in and pocketing the cookies with a mischievous grin. Mrs. Crumble felt relieved but knew Ben just needed a friend more than anything else. Detective Doe didn't waste time in tracking Ben down, who was found hiding his loot behind the old bookstore. Mrs. Crumble, ever forgiving, reached out to Ben with a proposition. "How about you work with me here after school? You'll learn the art of baking, and more importantly, you'll get all the cookies you want legally." Ben hesitated, but knew it was better than running. The town cheered Mrs. Crumble's kind gesture as they gazed at the fresh batch of cookies she was already baking for their weekly festival.